Hello there, Edison players. Welcome back to another tournament match review. Today we are doing the finals of the ELLO Flarebuary tournament that was held last week. We're gonna see Niels on the left on his assault mode deck, very cool, against Dimitri on the right, who is on a Amaryllis plants. Or am I getting the names wrong? We'll see soon enough. Yeah, we're gonna see Niels on the right with assault mode, featuring a black ring and a hero package. Or should I say a value package, because it's not really a lot of black ring monsters. And just passing. That's awkward, because you're happy you won the die roll, but then you don't have the combo, so yeah, very annoying. Fortunately, looks like Dimitri only has a Sangan. Hopefully no back row. Yeah, there is a back row. Yeah, you'd rather combo into an empty field than into a back row. But let's see what Niels can do here. Yeah, the Stardust Assault mode deck. Very cool, but it has a lot of moving parts that have to line up somehow. We're gonna see Dark Greffer being summoned. Priority discard Sirocco, send presumably Vayu. It could also be a Plague Spreader zombie. Okay. Foolish Burial. Is that gonna send? It's gonna send Malicious. Okay, so here is a setup for Stardust Dragon. Gonna put a card from the hand on top of the deck for Plague Spreader, then using Malicious effect. And it wasn't Malicious that was on the top, but yeah. And here, oh, that's a fat Torrential. Jesus. Yeah, the Plague gets banished. Wow, Niels losing so many resources, and adding insult to injury, the Sanguine triggers as well. Whew. Yeah, just having to pass turn, man, feels bad. Okay, Dimitri also has Foolish Burial. He's gonna use it to bring out 2 Dandy tokens. Some Lone Fire, oh man, whew. Dimi is on a roll here. Tributes the other token for the Titanial. Niels only having 3 cards in hand. So that's 500 from the Lone Fire, 28 from the Titanial, and there is, I believe, no Gores in Niels' list. Can he recover from this insane advantage swing? Here's Deep Sea Diva. That could be a first step. Summoning the Gilman. Yeah, Catastor might be able to clear the Titanial, assuming there is no discard trap. Miracle Fusion. Okay, we are in the running. Banishing the Gilman and the Lone Malicious. For Absolute Zero. So, Catastor cannot declare an attack onto the Titanium. That's gonna clear. Absolute Zero attacking the Lone Fire Blossom. Yeah, I think you just have to take this. 2000 points of damage. Okay, so Niels with a big comeback play. Deep Sea Diva, Miracle Fusion, what a hand. This is a final between 2 former ELLO champions, duking it out to see who becomes the first ELLO champion of 2026. And they do get points for the ranking. And at the end of the year, we're gonna have a tournament with all duelists who got 10 or more points. Using the last bonfire to go for Dandelion and a Lightning Vortex. Discarding Dandelion is gonna clear that field, and then after that, Dandelion is chaining. No, Dandelion just activates, yeah. So yeah, both players really exchanging punches back and forth. But in such a situation, I think the Amaryllis deck is favored. But Niels showing that his deck is not out of gas yet. Here's Armageddonite sending Vayu. Vayu uses its effect. That's gonna bring out an armed wing. And clearing the Tandy tokens, the Bellsprout, and what's the other card? The Caterpie? Is that a Caterpie? Or is it two Bellsprout? I can't really see. Wingblast pitching the Amaryllis. That's potentially huge. Because Dimitri also has a lot of plants in grave. Let's see, he has a 2 Lonefire, Titanial, 2 Dandelion. That's enough to fuse Amaryllis 5 times. And with Niels being under 4,000 life points, the Amaryllis burn damage alone would be enough. Let's see, Arcane Apprentice. Running into the Mirror Force. Wow, 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 wow. Dimi just keeps having the answers. This is insane. Trade in for another Amaryllis in the hand. So, is there a Dimensional Prison? Nope, there isn't. So 22 battle damage, 800 effect damage, and in the end phase we're gonna see both of these Amaryllis, Amaryllis, hit the field. And Niels is at 700 life points, so he needs a miracle. And I don't mean a miracle fusion. Yeah, but it's not there. What could there have been? Maybe androids? But then the 2 Amaryllises would have been able to crash into that for game anyway, I think. Players are ready for game number 2. Niels going first this time. Again. Hopefully being able to set up his boss monster. That is what we're here to see, right? Stardust Dragon Assault mode hitting the field. And this is Stardust Dragon already. But does he have the trap card, the Assault mode activate? Niels is thinking about which level 8 synchro to summon, so probably he doesn't yet have the trap card. Otherwise it would just be a no-brainer for Stardust, right? And is going to be Stardust Dragon, yes. One of the Orica prize cards that was given out, and we'll get to see entire hand. That is Kaiku, Necro, Raikou, Heavy Storm, Armory Arm, and Lightning Vortex. And the Kaiku is going to be shuffled back. Yeah, Kaiku, an excellent tool for banishing a Stardust Dragon or Assault Mode. Even here, the Kaiku would have been great. Activate Lightning Vortex, Stardust negates, and then Kaiku attacking over the Dark Refer. Alas, not today. Reinforcements of the army for an Armageddon Knight. That is going to be summoned, I presume. Yeah, sending one of the Vayu parts. Vayu or Sinoko. Indeed, sending Vayu. And Niels knows that this is gonna be the Raikou. Just milling, yeah. No Dandelion. 2 trade-ins. Has to hurt, has to hurt. So that is a 17 damage. And 25. No Gores, and Niels knows that, so... Heavy Storm is activated, that's gonna destroy Mirror Force, trying to bait out the Stardust Dragon. Mind Control. Yeah, that's gonna take what is presumably the Necro Garna. And Niels going for the Equalizer. Game number 2 is his. Let's head into game number 3. And see who becomes the ELLO champion today. Or last week. Dimitri will be starting this one. Charge of the Light Brigades. Milligan Amaryllis already. He did also mill a copy of Lila. Not sure whether he's playing more than one. If he isn't, he'll have to go for Raikou here. But Raikou is a bit awkward into a deck that sets up Stardust Dragon as soon as possible. So, yeah, isn't a second copy of Lila. So potentially just gonna normal summon that and mill 3 in the end phase. Unless he has like a Lone Fire or a better normal summon. It's gonna be a set. Yeah, the set was a Sangan, and Niels had no place, looks like. So Sangan and Lila are gonna get in for 1017. And in the end phase, a Plague Spirit is milled. Okay, that's potentially nice for the future. And Dimi will be bringing out the Amaryllis. So it's not looking too great for Niels. But he's gonna start his comeback with Dark Refer. That's a promising comeback. Ooh, discarding DD Crow. That feels kind of bad. for the Malicious. Yeah, it's not over yet. If but it definitely looks like Niels has a very, very awkward hand. Having to pitch your DD Crow for Dark Refer. Attack over the Sangan. Yeah. That's even worse, because now Dimi can search out a Lone Fire Blossom. That's exactly what he'll be doing. So, yeah, hopefully Niels has some back row. Smashing Ground for the Lila. Yeah, now he can actually set back row. Looks like Malicious will be used. Is that just for extra defense, or is there a play? Yeah, setting 3 back row. That could be bluffs, just for intimidation. Could be some real back row. A Mirror Force would be nice. And here we're gonna see that Lone Fire that was searched out. Probably going into Titanial, yes. Amaryllis going to attack mode. Attacking the Greffer. That is gonna connect, so probably no Mirror Force. Is there a prison? No. So now Niels is top decking. All of these back row appear to be bluffs. Looks like 2 or 3 cards in the hand. 2, yeah. Those back row better be something. Normal summon the Arcane Apprentice. Ah, man. If only he still had the Malicious play ready. Is there a way to get a level 6? Ah! Oh, return from the different dimension. That's gonna summon the Malicious. But Karma Cut is immediately gonna banish it again. Oof, that is rough. Is that the game-winning play? Yeah, Arcane Apprentice attacking over the Amaryllis. Yeah, I think Titanial can attack for game. The back row is not effective against her, we've seen in the last turn. And yeah, we do see the fist bump. Yeah, very unfortunate for Niels there, but Dimitri, a well-deserved championship title for him. He'll become the first ELLO winner of 2026. Guys, thank you for watching. I was Ryan Atlas. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't also already. Bye.